Hey everybody, welcome back to TOC. Charlie and I were arguing about who was more afraid of either him with planes or me with spiders, and we figured we'd fix it, so we brought in our good friend Glenn.
And Zach didn't want to be outdone because he's afraid of everything.
Oh,
Especially public speaking.
Especially public speaking.
so yeah, introduce yourself.
So I'm Glenn Rottmann. I am probably one of the world's most recognized hypnotherapists now. And today we're going to be having some fun. We're going to play a little bit with our imaginations. We're going to have some fun with hypnosis, but at the same time, we are going to do some real change work that you will be able to hold spiders. You'll be able to fly anywhere you want. And you are going to be a superstar in front of people, being loud, being boisterous, being exactly who you want to be.
Oh, I'm terrified already. So we're gonna start with a group segment. You said.
So what we're going to do right now isn't really hypnosis. I just kind of want to see how your imaginations work. So all you guys put your feet flat on the floor, okay? Sit up nice and straight, and look at me first, and then I'll have you do it. So I'm going to have you guys put your arms out like this, and imagine this right now as you're looking at your hands. I know there's people sitting next to you, you're with your friends, but just imagine it's just me and you. Just let my voice guide you, so close your eyes. And imagine in your right hand, what would it be like to hold the heaviest bowling ball you've ever felt in your life? Just really go into this moment. Feel what that would be like in that right hand, the heaviest bowling ball you've ever felt. And in your left hand, I want you to imagine I tied a string of 1,000 balloons to that left hand. And just think about those balloons. Think about that feeling of lifting and rising and rising and lifting. And it's okay if it feels a little funny at first. But just imagine all the colors of those balloons, reds, yellows, blues, pinks. And some of you are really starting to experience it now. And so just when I touch you, you can open your eyes and look at your arms. And you can see how your imagination works. And I also wonder here, you can look at your arms and you felt them move right away. And some of you now are still overthinking a little bit. And I want you to let go. Just as I touch you, just let go of your overthinking. And just let that go now. Open your eyes, shake your arms out. All right, good. We're just getting kind of tuned up a little bit, okay? I know your arm's a little sore.
A little bit.
I kept you there for a minute.
That's all the bowling balls.
Yeah,
All the bowling balls.
Well, I didn't feel those because these big locked in place like stasis.
So we're just kind of tuning you up a little bit to kind of get into your imagination. You felt it now. How did you feel with your arms moving? Did you feel them or did
it
you
move slowly? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a slow
Yeah. Now
process.
you went like this right away.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot of balloons. I got more right.
Yeah.
A whole
Yeah.
lot.
Yes. And did you feel behind your eyes a fluttering sensation?
I did not.
Okay.
No, I think I was more focused on trying to I don't know if I was supposed to consciously do something or if I was supposed to I guess I'm just not sure.
You were stuck in your head a little bit,
Yeah.
and that's fine. But if you noticed, his eyes went right into REM, which is rapid eye movement.
Okay.
And so did yours. And that means that you're accessing your imagination instantly. So now, let's put your arms out like this. All right? Now, I want you to look at your hands again. Put them out a little bit further. There you go. Now, this one, you'll probably connect to even easier. So close your eyes and imagine in your hands magnets between your left hand and right hand. Feel magnets and notice a pulling and tugging and tugging and pulling and even closer together. Just like there's magnets in your hands. And it's like your left hand's coming towards your right hand. Or perhaps your right hand's coming towards your left hand. Pulling and tugging and even more and closer together. Feel those magnets in your hands closer and closer together. Pulling and tugging, tugging and pulling, closer and closer together. Like there's magnets in those hands. We'll give your arms a break now. You can just relax them out.
Yeah, your old shoulders are starting to burn.
They are starting to burn a little bit. I can see that in you. All right, so
That
now.
was a workout.
Yeah, right?
It's a work in.
Yeah.
We're just kind of getting used to it. You drop in very naturally. So check this out. So give me your hand. And I just want you to look right here. And I'm going to ask you to close your eyes and breathe in. And then I'm going to ask you to open your eyes and breathe out and look right here. Now close your eyes, breathe in, and when your arm goes up, feel that shoulder lock, feel that elbow lock, feel your wrist lock. And when I let go, it's as if your hand is hanging from a cable. It cannot move, it will not move. You feel a heaviness come over your eyes, and in a moment, I'm just going to count down from 5 to 1. And as I do, that hand will become heavy, and it will slowly drift towards your lap. As that hand slowly comes down, you feel your head very heavy, so relaxed, just opening up your imagination, opening up your mind to new ways of thinking, to new ways of being. Now as I grab this hand, just let go. All tension. That's it. That's exactly right. Now in a moment, I'm just going to have you open your eyes and only look at me. And then when I say the word sleep, you're going to go 10 times deeper than before. So now just open your eyes, look at me, breathe in. Close your eyes, sleep, let go even more. 5, every time deeper. 4, 3, 2, 1, letting go. When I lift your arm, drop even more. Let it go, all tension. You're still awake, you hear my voice, but you just don't care because you are so loose, limp, and relaxed. In fact, your feet are becoming so heavy right now, and you love this feeling. The sensation is so good, you're so relaxed. Now open your eyes, look at those feet. What does that feel like?
I'm very relaxed.
Very relaxed, that's right. You can sit up, but just sit back and just feel that wave of relaxation. Now you feel a little glaze in your eyes. That's a nice feeling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm not in control of you, you're still here. But if I just grab your hand and you breathe in and sleep, let go even more. Now each time you're going deeper and deeper down. I noticed that you were kind of going into your imagination in a nice way.
A little bit.
Right? A little bit. At first you were kind of in your head, but then you got out of it, right? So let's just try something for you.
Okay.
Let's see how this feels. And I'm wondering if we just take this hand. I'm going to snap my fingers and lock your elbow. Snap my fingers and lock your wrist. I want you to look at your hand. And when I let go, this hand is going to become weightless. It's as if you don't even feel it. So I have a question for you right now. As you're looking at your hands, are your eyes open or are they closed?
They're open.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
You're pretty sure. You're not 100% sure. They could be closed.
They could be.
And you could be just imagining this, right?
It could be Schrodinger's eyelids.
Yes, that's right. Breathe out. Good. Breathe in. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes and just sleep. Let go all the way down from 5 to 4 to 3. You're really relaxed. 2, 1, all the way deeper and deeper down. As I pick this arm up, it's so loose, so relaxed, it feels amazing. That's right, all the way deeper and deeper down. But when I touch your shoulder, you're just gonna start laughing uncontrollably, thinking about the funniest thing you have ever thought about in your life. Just think about that now. 10 times funnier. And now you're going to sit up and just laugh uncontrollably. What's so funny?
I'm thinking about inside jokes between us.
Is it? And how funny are they becoming when every time I touch your shoulder?
They're pretty funny.
They're even funnier now, right?
Yeah.
Why are they so funny?
I don't know.
Does it make any sense?
No, it does not.
Doesn't make any sense at all, does it?
It's hilarious.
It is hilarious, right? All right, so that was just kind of some suggestibility examples, right? You're so nervous.
Okay. I was taking it all in.
You're taking it all in.
He was like in a different plane.
Me?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the most relaxed I've felt in a long time.
And you're going to feel even better in a minute. Here, and look at me. Breathe in. And sleep. Close your eyes. Let go even more. 10 times deeper. And you got this. Look at me. Let go, let go. Breathe in. Sleep. Let go 10 times even deeper now. And look at me. Breathe in. Sleep 10 times even deeper now. That's right. Now, as I touch each and every one of you, in a moment, I'm going to snap my fingers. And when I do, you are going to sit up and you are all going to start uncontrollably laughing at each other because each one of you you never realize just how ridiculous your faces look. So you are gonna point at each other's face and just laugh because you're the most ridiculous looking people you've ever seen in your life. It's like there's clown noses on and you don't even understand it. So
Why are you everyone look at me?
I don't know. You're kind of right. I guess that's what's good.
it's like
You're getting real red.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're still.
No.
Me.
That's hilarious.
and it's 10 times funnier when I touch your shoulder. It's even more ridiculous than before when I touch your shoulders. You just can't stop pointing at each other. You're the most ridiculous looking people you've ever seen in your life. Amazing. All right, so how do you explain that?
That was just fun, man.
Right?
Yeah, that was fun. That was good.
Yeah, it was relaxing. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys just were able to let go.
Yeah.
And that was nice. And so we're gonna do something different with you guys. Okay. But some people to let go right away. All right. All right, Charlie, when's the last time you flew?
I flew 2 years ago, and before that it was 6 years.
And what happened the last time you flew?
Nothing catastrophic. I made it out the other side, but like very stressful. I immediately like had a panic attack on the plane. Like I thought I was just gonna die, not from a plane crash, but from like a heart attack. Like,
Yeah.
It was very nerve-wracking.
Now, did you ever have a bad experience in a plane, or is it just built up?
So I don't think I've ever had like a traumatic experience in a plane. I know my first plane ride was in like a puddle jumper, and it was
Okay.
really bumpy, and my ears were popping, and it was really painful. I
Yeah.
think I was like 9 or something at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I hated that, but I don't think that's where my fear of flying stems from. I think it's just this idea where the stakes are so high, where if something goes wrong, it's
Yeah.
catastrophic. You're most likely dead.
Yeah, I get that. So logically, if we think about it, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't. Fears and phobias, they don't exist where our logic is.
Right, it's irrational.
So I can tell you, and you already know, flying is the safest form of travel. Pilots are the most trained professionals out of any profession. Twice a year they have to do check rides and they do medical, they do so much training and retraining. Fear of flying, it's incredibly common. So it's not like you're some unique person in a strange way.
True.
It's very normal for people to be. It's not natural to be in a tube 30,000 feet in the air. We
That's
weren't
right.
born 30,000 feet in the air in
That
a
is
tube.
correct.
So it's fair to say it's okay for that to be. It's not normal, to be up there that high. But
So thinking about it doesn't like elevate my heart rate or blood pressure or anything. Like I'm not gonna, freak out and start, like if I just envision a plane. It's just
yeah,
going through with the idea and getting on the plane is the hard part. I can think about it till the cows come home with no problem. And I don't really have like any feelings associated with that.
Okay.
It's just actually going through the process.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to push me to do it. We flew together,
Yeah.
like the crew, we flew together.
yeah.
I think if I never said anything, no one would know I was having like a panic attack.
So it's it's very much just your own internal experience.
Yeah.
Okay. And so the reason I was asking you to feel it, maybe there will just be like an overall feeling or a sensation of, okay, I'm ready to fly. You know what I mean?
Right.
That could say, okay, I could feel the shift that takes place. So sometimes we have a very measurable emotion that we know it's like, wow, I can't feel that anymore, Because right now there's a knowingness for you that you're not okay with it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And even in your face, I don't know if you guys can see that, but when he said absolutely, you can see in your facial expression that there is anxiety behind that. Yes, absolutely. So there could very well be a knowingness that goes, okay, you know what? I think I'm ready. And so it may not feel like anything different is happening as we're doing this. And that's why I'm explaining it that way. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay. Versus like you saw them, how they just went away for a little bit, right?
Yeah, I think Ryan wasn't in the most suggestible state. I think he was hearing like he should do it, so he did it. But Aaron and Chase, I think, were
Yeah.
really like they felt it.
Yeah.
Like during the exercises, in my head, it was always like, I am conscious. So when you're saying things like, you look at your hand and
Yeah.
your finger might do this, might do that, I'm thinking to myself, it should do that, or should it not? Like,
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do? Like, I can't
Yes.
blank slate. That's the
I get
hard
it.
thing for me.
So the best thing, yeah, I know what you're saying. You can't blank slate, and you don't need to. The best thing to do, let the experience be what it's going to be, like trying a new food. Like, I hope I like this food, or I'm not going to like it. Just let it be what it is.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is, you're going to have thoughts that are going to come and go. Sometimes you're going to be listening to me. Sometimes you're going to be thinking about something else completely random. Like, why am I thinking about lunch tomorrow? Or did I make my bed? Or whatever it may be you're thinking of.
Okay.
Let your mind do what it's going to do. I think that's the easiest way. So it's not like you're putting any pressure on yourself. You know, like, what's it supposed to do? So for this, what's supposed to happen is exactly what's going to happen.
Okay.
So yeah, so just enjoy it. Just kind of like, you spend so much time creating things, thinking about things, right? Like, what am I doing in my next video? Kind of, I don't want to say necessarily controlling things, but there's a lot of moving parts in your life, right? That you're always thinking about. So you're juggling a lot of things. So right now, just let go of it. Well, here's the thing, Charlie. We are only born with two fears in life. Every child is born with the fear of falling and the fear of loud noises. Every other fear we have learned. If in your mind you think about this, not that you ever would, but if you were to put a rattlesnake into a baby's crib, a baby wouldn't be afraid. It would play with that snake because it thinks the rattles are cute. It doesn't know that fear. And that's a very interesting thing to think about, because if your mind can take on a fear, that means your mind can also release a fear. So now I'm just going to gently come over and I'm going to take your right arm, just like this. And you're going to keep your eyes closed and we're going to put your arm out. I want you to feel your elbow lock. Make a fist, feel your fist start to get tight, and feel your shoulder begin to lock. Your arm is getting as stiff and rigid as a steel rod. When I let go, it's as if your arm is locked in the air. It cannot move. It will not move. The more you try to bend it, the more stiff and rigid it becomes. And I'm going to ask you to do something for me. I'm going to ask you to travel back into your imagination. And I want you to let yourself go there. I want you to unblock anything that would prevent you from allowing these emotions to go through you. And for the next few minutes, I don't care if that fist starts to hurt. Let it hurt. Because we are going to take out of your central nervous system and out of your memory that feeling that it was when you were in that airplane and you were afraid, that entire thought process that makes it so you were afraid to fly. The way you used to feel out of control, that experience of being bumpy in the air, the turbulence, the whole thought of the experience of being trapped in an airplane. I'm going to count from 10 to 1. You're going to let those emotions flow through you, and that hand is going to get tighter and tighter and tighter. I don't care how much it hurts. Let it hurt. I say the number 10. Feel those emotions flowing through you, out of your mind into that hand, and just let that feeling of fear go into that fist, out of your mind. 9. Remember sitting in that plane, feeling the turbulence. 8. Tighter and tighter. Even the frustration of not being able to fly, having to take a long bus trip, being broken down in the bus, all because you didn't want to get into a plane. I say 8, I say 7, it's even tighter. You are going into these emotions, feeling them flow through you, into that fist, the anger, the ridiculousness of having to be broken down on the bus because you wouldn't get on a plane. 6 and 5, even tighter now. All the anger, all the fear, the frustration. From 4, 3, feel it really flowing through you, flowing out of you. And when I get to the number 0, that hand is going to drop, and those emotions, all the fear, all the anger, all the out of control emotions are going to leave you. They will never find you again. You will never feel them again. Let them get all out into that fist. From 3, 2, 1, let it go. 0, all the way down. Breathe all the way in and release it all the way out. Loose, limp, and relax. Feel that floating sensation behind your eyelids. And right now, breathe in your color all the way in. And I want you to feel a sense of trust fill your body. And now the words I'm about to tell you are going to make so much sense to you now that they will completely change your mindset towards flying, because you know flying is the safest way to travel. You may not know this, but you will realize this now. There are 80,000 takeoffs every day and 80,000 landings every day in the world. Just imagine yourself now in an airplane, thinking about the sounds of an airplane. They're so calming. It's natural, it's gentle. The sounds of the engine. That is the sound of you being able to go anywhere you want in this world. So now I'm going to ask you to breathe that color in as I touch your shoulder. Breathe it in and think about flying and feel trust. Feel that word trust. Think about an airplane. Think about that word trust. Think about that word trust and think about an airplane. And as those suggestions are so powerfully implanted into your subconscious mind, so powerfully implanted into you, when you think about an airplane, you think about trust. When you think about turbulence, you know that is just gentle as waves in the sky. So go ahead when you're ready and open your eyes, becoming wide awake, back into the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes opening, coming back up into the room, becoming wide awake. All right, so how you feeling right now?
I feel relaxed. I think still the idea. So when you had me thinking about like emotions for the arm thing,
Yeah.
that was really hard for me because I couldn't draw any emotion. I keep having like a dialogue in my head, right?
Yeah, that's normal actually.
So just, I don't know, it's one of those things like I'm really trying to let go of that phobia. And maybe this will help in a way that I don't understand yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's still just such a hard idea for me.
Yeah. So the biggest thing for you is there are people that are connected to their body very easily and naturally. And there's others that we need to condition a little more to get you connected to your body. And the reason we do things like your wrist, right? The reason your wrist didn't automatically go up, we need to connect you a little bit more to your body. However, during our dialogue, there's a lot of suggestions that I put into your subconscious mind. And because your mind is thinking about other things, those suggestions slide in. So like tonight, when you go to bed, you'll find yourself thinking about, I gave your mind an image of just like a sailboat in the ocean. And that turbulence, really, it's just waves in the sky. And you're going to think about that like before you drift off to bed tonight. You'll find that just came into your mind. And those suggestions, you'll start to think about the things that I shared. Even though you consciously knew these things already, they're going to hit your thinking a little differently. And that's how you know the shift is taking place. There's nothing wrong with you that you weren't able to bring up those emotions. We're all connected a little bit differently, right? Like some people, like you saw, those three can instantly go there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because remember, this is suggestive work.
Right. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you so
No,
much.
it's good. It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's you did great. You followed along.
Well, thank you so much.
You got it, my man.
You got Zach up next.
So, all right. So the fear you have, it is speaking. Is it just standing up in front of a crowd or speaking in front of a crowd?
I think it's just more so getting up and being in front of a crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Because like we did another video where we wrote bad comedy routines for one another,
Mm-hmm.
and we hired like an actual crowd to come in and do that. But as time was going on and it was getting closer and closer to my turn, there was just this overwhelming anxiety coming over me.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of dipped out on doing it.
So some people describe it in front of a crowd as like a fear of being seen.
Yeah.
And others experience it like just a fear of being like the center of attention. Like even though they like attention with their friends and they like kind of joking around,
Yeah.
but when they're the center of attention, all of a sudden it feels really uncomfortable. It's very, very common. So what we'll do is, right now, if you think, can you bring it up?
I think I could probably.
Try it on a scale of 0 to 10. Just imagine right now, like they're planning right now another skit for you. You're going to be in front of a giant theater of people.
Maybe like a 3 or 4. Like I can feel my heart
You can.
pounding
Okay.
a little bit.
Okay, make it pound more. How strong can you make it? Don't be afraid to try it. We're just going to, because I want to give you a measurability. Because when we're done, I'm going to ask you to bring it up again, and you'll find that it's changed. But right now, we're
Probably up to like a 5 or a 6.
That's fine. Good. Go, open your eyes now. So where were you able to feel that?
Mostly in my stomach.
Okay. So you see like he was able to bring that feeling up inside him, right? And that's what we want to do. So that way you have kind of a way to measure against it later. Open your eyes, breathe out, and just kind of focus out here. Close your eyes, breathe and slow it down. Open your eyes, breathe out. And with your hand in the air, listening to the sound of my voice, just allow yourself to drift in a little bit deeper. And I'm going to say the number 5. Feel it, let go. 4, going to 3, letting go. As soon we're going to go back into your memory, into your mind, to remember exactly where certain emotions from your past came from. I'm going to open up a line of communication for you with your subconscious mind, specifically the part of your subconscious mind that is responsible for that fear of being seen. Now, the subconscious mind communicates in one of a few ways. Sometimes it may do a gentle nodding of the head. Sometimes it might do a gentle turning of the head. Other times it causes a smile and then a relaxation of that smile. Possibilities. That's right. Good. And I want you to ask it, why is that fear there? Because under every fear there's a positive intention. What is the positive intention underneath that fear? Spend some time here. Because once you feel like you fully understand it, just go ahead and nod your head again. But take your time. I want you to understand yourself so deeply. Good. Now, as curious as this may sound, I want you to thank that part of your subconscious mind. And in a moment, we're going to give it a new way to support you. Tell it you no longer need it to have you feel that fear in your stomach again. You no longer need it to raise your heart rate. So no matter where you are, no matter who you are with, no matter who you are in front of, it's going to give you feelings of calm. In fact, the more people there are, the more calm you feel. 3, 2, 1, breathe all the way in and feel that switch in your mind now. Feel that confidence fill your body. Your subconscious mind is programmed to serve you with a feeling of confidence, a feeling of certainty every and any time you are going to be seen. Whether it's a small group of friends, a medium gathering, or a giant stadium filled with people. And right now, think about being seen and feel calm. Your breathing is slow. Your breathing is calm. 1, come back up into the room. 2, eyes opening. 3, 4, 5, eyes open. Come back feeling absolutely fantastic and supported. All right, welcome back. How you feeling right now?
Pretty relaxed.
Good. Now, how was that different than what you felt before when we were kind of playing around with everybody? Did it
I
feel
guess
the
a
same?
little bit, but maybe, yeah.
You looked like you were astral projecting yourself for a
Was.
minute, like you were deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you notice his eyes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you're going to try that now.
Sure.
The next time you do it.
Yeah.
And then see how these suggestions take in. Oh, fun. Good
Alright.
stuff, man. Good stuff.
Do you, like right now, do you feel more open to the idea? Like if I was to tell you we had already booked you a set at Side Splitters, would you be like,
Yeah, Brian
fuck it,
just
I'm gonna do
texted.
it?
You're next.
Yeah.
Or is that...
Well, when it was like, put yourself in it, I was like thinking of doing Aaron's routine.
Oh, really?
Like trying to get myself in that mindset. So maybe. I was thinking also karaoke, like.
Oh, karaoke's a big
Somewhere.
one too. Yeah, we could actually do that tonight
Yeah, we
before the
could do-
hurricane hits and see if
Yeah.
it works for you.
We could try that.
Yeah, do your work before you walk on. Do your work.
Mm-hmm.
Feel that confidence, then go knock it out. All right. So, did you ever have a bad experience with a spider?
I did.
What happened?
So I was
Tell
already
me all about it.
scared of them. I wouldn't have said I had arachnophobia. I went
Okay.
kayaking with a friend in like a swamp.
Okay.
And when we're coming back, like I said, I was very scared of them, but we had to stand up in the kayak for something, and we hit a tree branch,
Mhm.
and 3 wolf spiders fell down in the boat.
Oh, they're big, huh?
Oh yeah, they were big boys, and they're all running towards me. So I'm trying to jump out of the boat. Very clearly, alligators everywhere. He's got me with one hand. He's got his dog in the other hand as the dog's throwing the spiders everywhere. It was terrible. So,
Oh, that's amazing.
very traumatic.
How long ago was that? 10, 5, 20?
I would say 8 to 10 years.
8, 10 years there, roughly. All right. So we had a bad experience with spiders. Like little ones that are all spiders?
It tends to be the legs, like the
Legs.
Yeah, he wouldn't
like-
let me bring my pet spider. in,
Yeah,
and it's
it's-
this big.
Okay.
See, if you show me like the little tiny cute ones on the wall,
Yeah.
like real little, nothing. Daddy long legs, I'm fine with too. I
Nah.
can't do that. I hate those.
Earlier, we were just kind of having some fun. You know what I mean? So this is really for you today. Okay? So you're in control. There's no tricks here. We're just gonna have a good time. Cool. We're gonna release it. The nice thing is, you can feel that fear right now,
Mhm.
and you can bring it up to a level 10 like that, can't
I
you?
very much can, yeah.
And so the good thing is, the stronger something feels, the easier it goes.
Gotcha.
That's what's nice about it. Okay, so it's a good thing that you can feel it really
I just
strong.
moved my feet because now I'm scared they're coming out from under the couch at me.
There's
You said if you see a spider, you think about it when you go to bed and you're up all night or something, right?
Yeah, I don't even have to see one. If I'm laying in bed,
Yeah.
my head almost is constantly going, don't think of spiders when I'm going to sleep.
Okay.
And the second I picture a spider, I have to reach over and grab Monique's arm to kind of be like, they're not on you. It's okay.
First of all, it's okay. And look, there's nothing here that's gonna pop
Yeah.
out of you, so you can just relax.
That's
Okay.
perfect.
You don't have to worry about a thing. We're not here to trick you.
I
Or,
appreciate that.
yeah. No, really. I want you to. You're gonna let this go today,
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna feel that it's actually gonna leave your body,
Right.
and it'll be good. So that's it. It's good
Cool.
stuff. All right. So since you've already kind of experienced a little bit of it before,
Mhm.
you kind of already know what it feels like. So let's just let me take that right arm again. And it's a very similar way just to get back to that state of imagination. 'Cause that's all we are. We're just relaxing, we're letting go. And it's just, you're not performing for anybody. You're just here with me right now. Feel yourself drift back to that space. Close your eyes, breathe all the way in. Open your eyes, breathe out even more. To help you forget about everything else in the world, to help you forget about thoughts, doubts, just relax those eyes again. As I grab your right arm right now, you're going to be so loose, limp, and relaxed, you're just going to let go. Feel it even more. Oh, that's so good. That is exactly right. You're there in your imagination. I'm going to drop your hand, and you're going to feel like a wave of relaxation just over you. In fact, to prove it to yourself that you are so relaxed, feel those feet once again, so heavy as if they are covered in cement. Now let me have this arm and just look at me right here. Breathe in, breathe out, and sleep. Let go. I want you to go even deeper now. All the way down from 5, 4, 10 times deeper than before. 3, and I grab your arm, let go. All tension. 1, sitting all the way back now. I know that you've held on to something for a very long time. Due to past experiences, due to a traumatic experience, and due to maybe just not liking the way that they looked. Now we are going to do something to release that fear, not only from your body, but from your mind. As you make a fist, you're going to feel your elbow lock, stiff and rigid as a steel rod. As that hand gets tighter and tighter, I want you to take all that fear that you used to feel, the fear of a spider crawling on your leg, and put it into that fist. We're going to take it out of your mind out of your body and put it right in that fist. And I don't care, that hand might hurt. It might get so tight, but you are gonna literally take that fear from your body and put it into that hand. Out of your heart rate, out of your body, out of your mind. From 3, 2, 1, release the fear, let go, breathe all the way in, all the way out. From this day forward, you will never fear a spider again. You know now those thoughts are gone. In fact, you have a new understanding. There's something you never realized before. Something you never realized before is that spiders are actually cute. Without spiders, the world would not exist. They rid the world of pests. Spiders play such an important role in our world. And think about a spider now, they actually are kind of cute. The way their legs move, they are amazing architects of webs. In fact, spider webs keep insects from attacking you. And look at it and realize you'll just smile. You can open your eyes remaining in hypnosis. Look at your hand. Can you imagine that beautiful, cute little spider? How does it feel?
Doesn't bother me nearly as much.
It doesn't bother you, right? Now close your eyes and go deeper down. Not only does it not bother you, you're curious about it. You actually like that sensation. That feeling of a spider in your hand makes you happy because spiders are cute. Now close your eyes and sleep down even more than before. So now just imagine, we're going to keep amplifying this because they're just so darn cute. Spiders. In fact, in a moment, you're going to open your eyes and realize it's just funny to look at a spider. You look at it and you just simply laugh. It doesn't bother you. It's the cutest thing in the world. Open your eyes. Look how funny that is. How funny is that spider? How cute is it? It's laughing at you. It's telling you a joke. What does it feel like?
I don't know why it doesn't bother me. I do have to say the scariest part now is that Chelsea's in this room.
So you're aware of Chelsea in the room.
Very.
And why?
She's just a scary person.
I like spiders. I love spiders.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's good. That's good. So you're now more afraid of Chelsea than you are a spider.
Very much so.
Now, you'll notice from this day forward, no matter what we do, that spider goes in this hand. Open your eyes, you're fine. Now sleep down even deeper now. Anytime you feel that spider in your hand, it just feels more and more comfortable. Now, as you open your eyes now and look in your left hand, you feel calm, don't you?
A little bit.
A little bit.
That one bothers me more than that one.
Okay. Notice your breathing is slow. Feel how calm your chest is. And how does that feel?
Still like this one more.
You like that one better?
Hmm.
Okay. Could you have ever done this before?
No.
No. Never. And guess what's going to happen? Close your eyes. Each and every day, you're going to become more and more comfortable around spiders. Every day, these suggestions are going to get stronger and stronger, and you realize there was never any reason to be afraid because you've been holding a spider this entire time and it does not bother you at all.
That was weird. Still don't love that one.
You don't have, you know what? Some people never love spiders, and you don't have to love spiders.
Yeah.
But the point is, they no longer control you.
Yeah, I legitimately could not have done that 10 minutes ago.
Can you move that around, or are you frozen right there?
Oh, he can
Yeah,
move
show the
around.
camera a little bit.
Move it around a little bit.
Yeah, that's a real spider.
Yep. Before you even said think of them as cute or funny, I pictured a spider in my garage and I gave it a fist bump.
I love it.
It was just a big red and black spider. I was like, hey. I legitimately thought there was 0% chance this would have done anything for me at all.
Yeah.
Well, can you pick that up, or is it only because he put it on your hand?
You know,
You can pick up.
I can pick this one up. I don't know that I want to pick it up. Ooh.
It is an edible one, so it might fall apart a little bit, but
Gotcha.
Well, the fact you picked it up is a crazy
Yeah.
improvement because
Yeah.
you used to have to
I-
call one of us over just to pick up a
That's-
dead spider on the
I couldn't
floor.
have looked at that.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that you're gonna love spiders.
Right.
But it does mean now you have a healthy response.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You have a healthy
That
response.
is a drastic improvement
That
from the
blew my
mat.
mind. Like, this is what Chelsea would put in my office,
Okay.
where I would run screaming and say,
You
"You're
did that to
fired."
him?
yeah.
She's,
Now she can't do that to you anymore.
yeah, she'll
I
find
have no
other
power
ways.
over you anymore.
I thought that was the real one that Erica put down next to me, and I'm like, I'm on camera and I have to touch it. You're actually better with spiders than I
Yeah,
am.
it is super strange. It
Yeah.
gave me the same relaxation feeling, almost of like a guided meditation,
Yeah.
where
exactly.
you get a little like tingly in your fingers and
Mhm.
calm, and then legitimate. Like, I do not mind.
That's big. That is
Who
big.
are you?
All right. Let's give him a round.
Now, is
That
it
is
because
amazing.
it's dead, do you think? Or do you think you'd be okay
I
around a
definitely
live
think
one?
I'd have more problems with an alive one.
Yeah.
I don't know that I could hold an alive one.
Well, I wouldn't
A
want
lot
to
of
hold
people
one either.
wouldn't hold
Yeah,
it.
I
I feel
would
like if you brought one in,
like if she brought in her spider right now and set it next to you in the enclosure,
Right.
would
Mine
I
is
be?
probably
like the little
look.
tiny one. They're cute.
really strange.
Yeah, you keep
You
thinking
I
picking
couldn't-
it off.
I couldn't look at the bag of that in Chelsea's room.
Yeah,
Yes.
I remember when we got that.
kicked
I
somebody.
did just think about it.
I legitimately thought there was 0% chance it would do anything. Wow.
That's awesome.
My mind is
I
blown.
appreciate that you're open to
Yes.
it, you know?
Wow.
Can you kill spiders at our house now?
That's still on you. I'll do cockroaches.
Okay.
Hey, so thanks for checking it out. Big thanks to Glenn for coming out. You've 100% helped Matt with his arachnophobia.
Yes.
I didn't expect that at all.
I think Zach will probably be more open to doing some stand-up comedy and some karaoke,
Yep.
and hopefully I'll be able to get on a plane.
Yeah. It's nice when we can see an immediate response.
Yeah, that's super
Like
helpful.
that.
That makes no sense to me. That breaks everything in my brain.
Yeah.
I'm sure people. It's been in videos.
I was gonna
before,
say,
right?
I'm pretty confident people know how bad your
Like,
fear
it's
of
not an
spiders is.
exaggeration
Yeah.
of Chelsea has put probably this exact one in my office. I've opened the door and like
Yeah.
I go
You
the
can't go
other
in
way.
the room.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
even worse is when there's a dead spider. You call anybody else to come get it,
Yeah.
and you leave the room like
yeah, I can't.
hands
look
on
at
your
it.
hip, like you just lost the Super Bowl.
Yeah, this is, if you haven't seen it, this is shocking.
Yeah.
And,
So it's
wow.
nice to see an immediate response.
Yep.
You know? So obviously we don't have a plane here to
Right.
have the immediate response. This was fun. It
This
a
was
lot of
fun. Thank you so much
guys.
for joining us.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Now
I really
you know
appreciate it, man.
what's
Thanks
You
so
can
much.
check Glenn out in the
Absolutely.
description.
Yeah, please check
Um,
me out. I got you name it. I have an entire online community called the Hypnovault where people can do my meditations, do hypnotherapy without having to have one-on-one sessions. I have a whole online community to help people using this gift of hypnotherapy. So
Awesome.
thank you guys for watching. We had a lot of fun today.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you. Bye.